Hey, I'm Jazz.
I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Outlander.
Yeah. The season finale.
To ransom a man's soul.
Oh, this is for Jennifer J. What's up, girl? She be on Twitter. She definitely was like, "Are y'all gonna?"
It was so
do that
serious,
season
though.
finale?"
It was really serious.
What's up, girl? She's been following us for quite some time.
Yeah.
Listen, we were very
Disturbed, perturbed,
and traumatized by that season finale. But what I will say is this: let's start status report.
It was horrible, but I guess the writers,
It was the most disturbing.
But I'd say that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, it was. To wrap it up, it was disturbingly beautiful, in my opinion, the way it was done.
The only thing beautiful I felt was that we were able to come to a conclusion at the end. You know what I'm saying? They reconciled my heart.
The reason why it was disturbingly beautiful for me because the content, of course, of what took place in this episode was horrific. Okay,
Yes.
Rape period is horrible. Period. So I'm gonna just put that out there. It doesn't matter who's being raped, what's being raped. It's horrible. Okay, but there's something about this man being violated in this way.
Because it wasn't just rape.
It was a mind F that happened
it was
as
a mind
well,
F.
and
That's exactly
manipulation.
what it was.
I mean, but rape is that as well. But it wasn't just that. He took something that was precious but rape is psychological also. But what it was, he took something. He calculatedly took something that was
His love.
precious. Yeah, precious to him, and made it ugly, dirtied it up.
When homeboy, the turn down scene for me was when Jack,
Jackass Randall.
when he pulled out his daggone ponytail and was like, "Just call me Claire," like just call me Caitlin.
Oh,
He was like,
basically.
just call me Claire.
He just switched out on us and gender swapped on poor Jamie.
And he's got hair, and his hair he's got the curls.
And he's a
Claire.
brunette. Yeah, it was too much. But let me
And
say,
he drugged him, so Jamie's going in and out, and also for his psychosis, for him to be able to, sustain his soul a little bit.
it was hard.
He has to, go
Which
in
is
and out.
normal.
Yeah, he's having a mental break.
But that whole situation
he's
is
being
even,
traumatized.
and it's even normal for someone who's being violated psychologically to somehow make it a pleasurable thing to get through it.
Yeah.
You understand? So, he obviously Jamie is not a homosexual. He's you know what I'm saying? This was forced upon him. But in the midst of it,
he's
it
got
came
to
up.
adapt.
I got to get through
And now
this.
he's
And
Claire.
even though he wants to die, the body will.
He can't kill himself without having any measures to kill himself.
Yeah, but
So
you
he
will
has to keep
automatically, your body, it's like, your immune system.
It's
Your immune
fight
system
or
starts
flight.
to heal itself or tries to fight off what's going on.
Yeah.
Or your body adapts to the virus that's taking place. And
Yeah.
so when you get sick next time, it's not as bad. What's going on with when someone's going through something traumatic like that? Yeah, your body starts to adapt. You become a chameleon. I think it's just.
that's the cool thing about being a human.
It's just crazy, but that joint was crazy. But back to what I was saying about it being disturbingly beautiful. Like I said, it was disturbing because of the content and what took place. What was beautiful about it, though, is the way that the writers, the director, and everyone, the way they did this episode.
And it wasn't a long episode. It was the same.
It was the same. It was an hour. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, that's
They
crazy.
got
They
so
got all
much
of that
done.
in.
So much done in that hour. They also placed the scenes. The editing was perfect from the get-go.
Their goal was to have everyone
But from the get-go.
And from the get-go, I was underneath the blanket
But from the get-go, we saw Jamie get rescued,
Yeah,
which
he
was
needed
what
that.
we needed.
I was like,
okay?
Drake, I was like, ooh, I
I
needed that.
think it was smart on their part to do that. At the beginning was we see him get
Because
rescued.
I would have changed the channel.
Yeah, people would have they would have been like, this
They
is
would
too
have
much.
started off
This
with
is-
him on the floor with blood on his legs.
Yeah, and the way they showed that
that
he was rescued, the bull situation, I thought that was outstanding. And the way they was doing the flashbacks, how they was showing us what happened to him. they were hard to watch, but I thought it was.
But at least it's we already planted in like this happened beforehand.
We already know that he's rescued. What we know now though is that Claire is gonna have to break through that barrier of what he was going through. But at least we know his body is in good care now. He's no longer suffering. So I thought it was just a very well put together season finale. Honestly, I feel that it was the best season finale that I've seen
in a very long time.
all year. Wait, hold up. Well, compared to, I mean, these are two different types of shows. The only other season finale that was outstanding that we've seen for this year is How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh yes.
And
it was like
yeah, but I think
I need to get that.
No, I think this was better as far as the way it was put together.
The artistry of it.
That's what. Thank you. That's exactly why I say it was disturbingly beautiful. The artistry of how they put this season finale together, the smartness that took place.
Some very smart
it was smart. The actors are outstanding, but the way they did it, the editing, how they gave us the pieces. It was piece by piece. It wasn't all in one swoop.
Yeah, because I would not watch the next season.
Understand that
I would be like, no, this is just crass and nasty.
Exactly.
And I don't have time for this.
And that's what I thought was beautiful about it. Because of course when you're reading the book, you're gonna get all of it.
Yeah, because
I thought it was, but this is visual, you know, and audio. We're hearing and seeing. So they had to do it in an artistic. This is where the artistry truly comes in, on how you depict things. And I thought the way they handled it, and the way they did it was beautiful.
Exactly, like, you know what I mean?
I was
Think back to
impressed.
Rihanna, like her first, when she first came out, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to like go bad girl, and she was completely naked in her video, but she was in silver paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I will say this though, that dress that she wore when it was just all see-through.
Yes,
I thought that was
the pink,
beautifully
like
done.
chiffon.
You know, everybody can't do it, and that's the truth. And that even points to Outlander. Everyone can't depict things the way they did. The way that was done, it was beautiful. The most horrific things I've ever seen on television.
Yeah,
it was so visual. It was so in your face when that man
grabbed his hair.
took
Like,
he took the nail out his hand.
No, but when he took it out his hand, I was like, oh, okay, that's how they
was like, thank God, at least he's gonna take the nail out. But
like,
I was like, what does it matter? Because it's about to happen.
And Jamie's sitting here the whole time, looking like Igor from Young Frankenstein.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But when he bent Jamie over and raped him, it was too much. When he started
even worse than
his
that.
Hair,
even worse than that, when he was laying down, when he was asleep with him, like.
But before all of that,
like waking up in the morning.
But the rape though, that horrible, traumatizing rape that took place, and he was like,
wasn't screaming at first.
And then he said scream, like he telling him to scream, and then it was like that whole scene. We was just like, oh my God.
And afterwards to see the blood
down his leg, like they really. I mean, they wasn't missing anything. And it was just like, it was too much. It's too much because it's not okay to see anyone get raped, a woman, anyone. Like I remember people were complaining about Sansa, what Sansa went through on Game of Thrones, but we didn't visually see it. We know that she was handled roughly by her husband. Like for instance, Khaleesi when she married Drogo, however you say his name, Khal Drogo. He was rough with her, remember, but that was his nature. And not saying that it's right, you know what I'm saying, for a woman. It's not right for a woman to get raped, but this strong, muscular man.
Yeah, because he's also taking away more than just
who's all man. His essence of being a man.
He tried to wreak him.
You turn him into Reek, yeah. See, we talking about Game of Thrones, and and the fact
but he also's on. He's like, I feel like, who is that in Batman? You know, the one who messes with everyone's.
No,
not he's not Bane. No, I'm talking about the one who messes with everyone's minds, like the hypnotist. I forget.
Oh, that dude who did the scarecrow thingy, whatever. Not scarecrow.
Oh yeah, that's from the movie. I'm talking about the cartoon. But yeah. Scarecrow.
But let me tell you something. What really had me thinking is that, like, dang, Jamie was a virgin. Claire's his first. Yeah. His first everything.
And now this.
For this to happen to him, this is his second sexual encounter.
Come on, he's trying to mess him up for life.
But he wasn't planning on, he wasn't supposed to live. But see, I don't believe that. I feel that Blackjack Randall would not have kept his word because he liked Jamie. He obviously wanted Jamie, and he would have enjoyed keeping him and continuing to breaking
him.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And when he said, I wanted this to be nice for us, you know, but you put, and he's like walking like.
Yeah, with his chest out and everything.
I hate him.
Sexy.
Yeah, that's what he was like.
Sexy.
He was ridiculous, y'all. He was ridiculous. And Jamie is crawling with his hand like this. It was the worst thing. And
he passed out from the pain from the hand at first.
Yeah, I just want people to don't think that we're acting like I'm saying like, oh, if a woman like a man getting raped is worse than a woman getting raped. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that.
No, we're just saying that they visually showed the other side of this man getting raped. It was not just body. It was not just mind. It was his whole life. Really, that.
And he was like, I think
like
they said his age, he's like 22 or something like that.
It seemed like he took his whole life from him. He breathed him. He lost his eye. He's trying to take his identity.
Only thing he didn't do was cut his penis off, but he basically did. You don't have to physically cut someone's penis off and cuckold him. Well, he cuckolded.
I'm stupid. Cuckold.
He cuckolded Claire. That's what he did. That was the cuckold. He took her dude. Usually, it's when they do say that it's them taking the wife. He took her husband.
Oh, I think that means something else.
What you thought it was?
I thought that meant like when you grab something by the balls, like cuckold. Like he doesn't have he's cuckold.
That's the same thing, but that's when they take their wife. Like it's like, yo, I got his wife.
Oh, I
you know what I'm saying?
Like, ha, you got a man.
Yeah, that's all of that is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to emasculate someone. Like you don't have to just cut their penis off. He emasculated him in that whole session that took place. I don't know how long.
I don't know why. When he pulled the hair out, and that really got to me. Like,
and Jamie was looking up because he was talking about. Remember, he was talking about Claire, and he was like, "I'm Claire."
So now every time he sees Claire, he's gonna.
And then when they rescued him, and she was like, "Jamie, Jamie," and he started choking the hell out of her.
Oh, her pterodactyl neck. Come on now. She can't take
She got a very long, elegant neck. Very long, elegant neck. Yeah. I was like, this is too much. But he was suffering from postpartum. He was.
I mean, it just happened.
And I was really like, damn, because when they got in there, when they sent the bulls in there, you saw that when Jack Black fell. Black Jack, whatever his name is, when that door fell on him and he got trampled.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we know he ain't dead. I wish he was, but that's not enough. Somebody needs to drag him out.
He's evil.
He needs to get raped by animals. His disgusting behind. I can't stand him. And no, I don't think rape is right. But that bastard needs to be raped by animals. For real. He's disgusting. He's disgusting. He's not supposed to live. That type of swine is supposed to be dealt with immediately.
He's all about ruining lives.
They're not supposed to be able to procreate. It is, but the sad thing is, there's people like that alive today walking around. They're not supposed to be allowed to procreate, and they're not supposed to be allowed to live. Like, bump all that. Like, man, pedophiles and rapists, man, die now.
I wish that Hitler felt that way about people like that, not about...
Yeah, not about Jewish people.
Jewish people and everyone who's not in the Aryan race.
Exactly. He was wasting talent on bullish. Like, he wasn't supposed to be trying to go after... You were supposed to be going after pedophiles and rapists. Them bastards needed to go. Stupid idiots. Man, I ain't got time, man. That was, please y'all tell us how disturbed y'all were by this damn season finale. It was just too much. But when Jamie was, when he was like, yo, kill me. Because remember when he said to Blackjack, he was like, you owe me a debt. Yeah. And he was laying there just looking at him. Because he basically,
I mean, he enjoyed
he took part in
after a while, but he was also already medicated.
He was, and then he told him to start rubbing himself, and he was thinking about
And
Claire.
Jack also gave him the Donny pop, you know. So, I mean, he's got a man mouth, so I'm sure that the Donny pop was.
You so stupid.
Awesome.
Did you know
I
don't know. Is it the Donny pop?
He gave him Donny pop.
Like, I mean, it just was too much. It was too much. But they said the book was worse.
Who's reading these books out there? What do y'all do? Reading this smut?
No. Because I mean, I've read books where things like that happen, and I was like, no.
See, that's why I don't read books.
Shut up. You see this one? She calls me a nerd job because I like to read. But it was just too much. But when he realized that it wasn't Claire behind him.
Yeah.
Because he actually was throwing it back. Like,
throw that ass in a circle.
Shut up.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Hey, I'm so tired of you. That ish is not funny though. That thing is horrible. Poor Jamie.
Yeah.
He's such a beautiful man. I did not like to see him go through that. We all know this is
I just
fiction,
don't
but it
like
was just too
that
much.
Jack was laying with him as if that's his man.
Yeah. And then he got up and was like looking out the window like on some, you know, in the moonlight type ish. Like, and poor Jamie looking at him, he's battered, beaten, and bruised. He's like, that's it, I'm done. You owe me a debt. And he was
Kill
supposed
me.
to, you know, but when
Jack was like,
when they came and got him out of there, and I was like, dang, I hope they don't know.
but
But the blood was down his leg. And
but
he
even if
naked.
the blood is not down his leg, everyone knows Black Jack Randall or whatever, however you did it goes.
So you know he did the worst.
You know what I'm saying? He's in the Wentworth jail. Okay, he was set to die. Why not rape a man who's about to die? Obviously, all these dudes, you know, all the rules that they had and stuff back then, all of them were gay because they was just like, oh, I can't breathe. It's just so many rules. Let me just go rape a man.
But what is that about? Like, that's so disgusting. If you're a rapist, get the F off our channel.
They already knew that he was going to be raped.
That thing was horrible. Like, and after you get off our channel, go kill yourself. I can't believe that, I couldn't believe it. That joint was just horrible. But when they came and got him, and you saw how they looked down at him, they was like, Jamie. Like, you could see all three of them, like, was like, damn. But then they got him, wrapped him up, got him out of there. It was like, you know, we got you. And they put him in the thing, and then yeah, because remember he was like, yo, someone tried to tend to him because they could smell the lavender or whatever on him, and Claire was looking like, you know, because you could tell she was trying to understand, like, what? Then he started choking her out. Because he's like, Claire.
And because she's touching him and she's being gentle.
And that's how that black jackass was gentle with him.
Well, not at first.
Well, yeah. But that's why everything it crosses, and that's what's going to start happening. It's going to start crossing, and he's got to work it out. It was crazy.
Thank God he can tell the difference now because Jack can't carry no children with his whole ass.
Exactly.
But Claire is with child.
And I thought that was beautiful. I knew that was going to happen.
Now, I hope the kid don't come out like a gremlin or something because she's from a different time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Like, it's like a time hop baby.
That's like crazy too, right?
It's a little weird.
But
is the baby gonna have powers? Is it gonna be a wee person? Is it gonna be Faye? Is it gonna be Sookie? Is the kid Sookie? You're like, what's gonna happen?
But when he tried to get Billy to give him his gun so he could kill himself. Was it the gun or the knife he had?
The knife.
He was like, you know, and Billy was like, nah, man. And he went and told him when homie told Claire, and he was like, but if it comes to the point where he's not getting together, then I'm going to get rid of him. I'm not going to let him just live like this. She passed out. Did you see her? She was done. But I was like, wow.
I mean, but no, if he is to the point of, if he's delusional and he's got dementia out of the wing,
he's been traumatized. It was crazy.
But it's like, but who are you to tell me, you know, like how long I should be traumatized?
But when he told him, when he said to her he's been raped, I was like, oh wow. Because the whole time I was like, do they know?
He's laying on the floor naked.
I just still was, you know, because I'm like, this.
All the other regular prisoners and the other that was in general population, they were not naked.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, let's keep it a secret, so he could keep his, you know, what the hell?
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm
but
saying?
I mean, I guess amongst them, they wouldn't make fun of him or do nothing like that to him. That's what I was.
I mean, he was not he wasn't like that beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's crazy, but like when they cut because remember when he branded him,
yeah, they was like, F that homie.
When he was like
cutting him out.
But when he was like,
because that was also very traumatizing to him. Yeah.
He said, brand yourself.
But he wanted to brand him over his McKinsey.
Yeah, he didn't do that. He fell on it on the other side, like. You gotta give it to Jamie though. He still be having his wits about him with stuff.
I would never have woken up.
How you gonna do that?
My body would just shut down. I would never have woken up again, ever. I would have been in a coma.
I would have definitely made him think that I was for it, and I would have bit his whole daggone vein out on the side of his neck. No, you're not gonna keep doing this to me.
You'd have to do that before you hand me to the table.
I would have did it after he got me out of there.
Oh yeah.
My fight ain't about to end. That's crazy. But
I'm saying like to bypass that because we want to bypass that whole part.
Yeah, I probably. That is crazy. Listen, but when they cut it out and he was just like, nah, because she was like, oh, didn't she say we could give him medication or something like that?
Yeah, he was like, no, I'm good.
I'm taking this. When he cut it out and they threw it in the fire, he hit that dead. Jamie dead. They spit on that thing like.
You try not to spit in my beer.
They spit at that damn thing. I was like, yo, I couldn't believe he did that to him.
It was really.
But when Jamie had to tell,
like,
when Claire had
who
to.
was Jack's parents? Like, where is he getting this from? Where did he? I guess he's just a legit sociopath.
I know anybody watching this show with the last name Randall was like, man, this guy here.
I mean, Claire's never going back to her time now.
Because how can she be with
and
that
look
man?
at that man in the face. He's got the same face. I don't think that's how it actually goes. I don't think people actually have the same exact faces. Like,
Yeah, that happened.
the same exact face.
That can happen. That can definitely happen. But this the part when Claire had to jump on him and start slapping him around.
Yeah, and she pregnant. She was like, funny.
She caught him though, like, pop, 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 and he was like, Claire, I don't want to hurt you. What are you talking about? Because you're the one that's looking like you hurt, okay, over here. But he had to explain to her what happened. That was hard.
But he had to.
His talking is what gets him healing better. But when he
just
said,
like Claire had to tell the daggone priest, and he was like, Lord,
yo, yeah.
That dude said, hot tub Messiah. Oh,
He mad.
He didn't even start speaking in tongues yet. He was like, oh.
He was done. But when he was telling her and he said he made love to me, I was like,
Because that is what he
I didn't think he was going to put it like that.
I mean, he raped him, and then he made
And
love.
then he participated. That's what's the
But
burning.
that's what Jack wanted.
But that's the burning part that he gave in, and he said he knew he broke me. I was like, God damn, that black jackass Randall. And that's why I don't want to read the books. Part of me wants to read the books because I'm like, what the hell happened?
I'm not reading that smut.
But the other part of me wants to see how they're going to depict it, and I want to be surprised. I want to. You know what I mean? I'm really enjoying the way.
But are there a lot of complaints though from the book? People, saying like, "Oh, this is so different from the book."
I haven't heard many.
Jesus.
Some people said, wait. What was it that someone said? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, some people did say some things about the books and the differences in regards to. I mean, because you know how that goes. It's never perfect when it comes. You read a book and then they do a movie or a TV show. The only like I said, I didn't read Outlander. We didn't read Game of Thrones. My late husband read Game of Thrones. I don't want to read Game of Thrones because I'm like Outlander. I'm enjoying the pace. I'm enjoying finding out and being surprised and going, oh my God.
She's so.
Even though usually
she's so smart. I'm like, I don't want to read. Oh, she got no. She didn't. I don't want to read Game of Thrones because there's so many books. It's a series. It's not just like a trilogy. It's like a whole series. Each book is.
I love that.
Each book is really long and it's on TV. So
I think I read 50 Shades of Grey in like 2 days.
Wow.
The whole trilogy. When I read the synopsis of the first one, bought it, read the synopsis of the second
get
one.
it, though. I don't get it.
And then I bought all 3,
I feel
and
like
I just stayed there reading.
read books that are books. I don't understand why anyone would want to watch a movie or watch a show and then read the book. Like, you just watched it.
That's why I'm trying not to. I don't want to read the books, but I know with Game of Thrones, I think this is the last of. Yeah, he didn't write another one yet. I don't think it's Is the next one written yet? I don't think he wrote it yet. I think they finished up those books, and now we gotta wait to do the rest.
Some new,
I don't know, I might be mistaken, but with Outlander, I know that some people, they complain about certain things, I guess, but like I said,
I can't imagine that it's so off because it's depicted very well.
What I will say though is that the characters, they pick really good the main cast. They pick good people. The 2 main characters are beautiful people.
Yeah.
They're nice to look at.
Even though Duncan is a skank,
don't you
he's
just
a good actor.
Yeah. I was just like,
I'm sure everyone's thinking of some grandfather or great grandfather in their family.
But he's played in other stuff. He's played in other stuff. I've seen him in other things. But so basically, status report for the season finale
was.
We can't we can't say turn up or turn down. We can say adios mío, Jesus Cristo, and we can also say disturbingly beautiful. That's what I would say. I thought very well put together. Creep Ambassador Award goes to Black Jackass Randall.
And he should
always.
be the Creep Exactly, that's it for the whole next season.
For the whole season and for any season.
This was a wonderful first season.
Yes, it was. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
It's ridiculous.
Turn up worthy character with the Bulls, because the Bulls is why they were able to get Jamie. The great scene.
Wait a minute, homeboy who gave them the Bulls. Was he in love with Jamie's mother too?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he gave her pearls.
Yeah.
And
no, because he didn't give them the Bulls. He was talking to them about Bulls, and they was like, "Oh, we can use the Bulls."
Somebody else came in. Yeah,
it was a complaint or whatever.
Yeah, he was short on Bulls. Like some of them fled or whatever.
But
so Jamie's mother, I guess, was a real bad chick.
She was a fly girl. She was bad girl. What's their last name? Fraser.
Yeah. Is it Fraser or Phaser?
I think it's Fraser.
Oh, is that just their accent?
I don't know.
Jenny Fraser?
Cause I tell you, when Murtaugh be talking, I be like, what? When Jenny be talking, sometimes I be like, rewind that? What she say? But turn up like I said, turn up worthy characters with the Bulls because they got them out of there. The best scene to me was when Claire told Jamie she was pregnant.
I was gonna say the best thing to me was the ending because it was like
gorgeous.
Because now he can really
and he was standing there. She said, "Are you
he
happy?"
has another life to live for, and he has no choice but to move forward.
And she was like, "Are you happy?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like it was just so. It was
like,
beautiful.
"I thought your lady parts didn't work. I thought you had a T-shaped uterus," and she was like, "Well, we all good." Exactly.
It was really, I thought that was beautiful. And even the fact that the Mackenzies helped him and stuff like that. First of all, homie kissing Claire, though, before they left, like that. And he was like, "I'm sorry." He was like, they are ridiculous, but I thought it was really great that they helped her, to get Jamie. I think it's just disgusting that Duncan wasn't there to help. But it's a good thing, because I think if Duncan would have saw what happened to Jamie,
he would have treated him back.
You think so?
Or he would have turned up and he would have got killed.
He would have went crazy.
He would have got himself killed.
I don't think he would have treated Jamie bad. I think he would have went crazy. I think he would have did something really stupid.
That's too much. Because when Claire was going off on him in the previous episode, like, "Oh, but what about Gayless? Like, you don't even care about her. Like, you."
So we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, your unborn child got birthed at the state. I don't think it's that he doesn't love her. I think he did, but.
Well, you know how men deal with things differently.
You gotta move on.
And he's like, "I can't talk about that because then it's gonna make me upset, and there's nothing I can do to fix this. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to accept what
Do you
is
think
taking
that
place."
she gave him any of her little future secrets, like Claire has to Jamie?
I don't think she did. You think she did?
I don't know.
But she probably did in some way, like as far as just guiding him. But I don't think she told him that she was from the future. If anyone read the book, can y'all let us know if y'all know if that's what took place? How many Outlander books were there? I think there was a couple, wasn't there? There was more than one, wasn't it? Or was it just one book?
I hope Jamie Jones goes down on potatoes. Child, I mean, what if I maybe my middle name is Irish, so you know, because I love potatoes.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Potatoes.
I eat the hell out of
roasted.
potatoes.
Regular in the morning, I can eat straight roasted potatoes and broccoli like that.
Listen,
right?
Potatoes and eggs. Yeah, my grandma used
home
to make.
fries.
Yeah, I was gonna say my grandma used to make me home fries anytime I came to visit
baked
her.
potatoes, mashed potatoes,
With lots of onions. I love onions and potatoes. Oh my good God Almighty! I think I'm gonna have to make some of that tomorrow. But yeah, when she told her to plant the potatoes, remember in the other episode? I hope she did it.
Like Jamie told me that you'll be telling me some weird things.
And then I was to do as you said. Listen, I think that overall, you know, we spoke on the season finale, but the entire season was turn the F up.
It was really good. And at first I was like, this song sucks.
I like the intro.
Sing me a song last that was born. Sing that last fear.
Yes.
The lady has a
You know
voice.
this? Are you going to give us the best?
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta learn it for next season. I really like that joint. Yeah, it's pretty. It's very soothing.
Even though the daggone Wiccans upstairs doing their little witch dance in the beginning.
It's pretty. I'm really happy about Outlander, and I'm glad that we watched it. Stars is doing it. We told y'all before, they got the two Jamies.
Yeah.
You got Jamie of Outlander with his fine red-headed self.
Yes.
Then we got the Jamie of Power with his beautiful body, gorgeous eyebrows, and yes,
muscles.
What's his name? Jamie on Outlander. His name is Sam Hugan, I think, something like that. And then you got Amari Hardwick, the Jamie on Power. My goodness.
But all the stars shows are really kind of
Boss up good, for real. They really doing their thing. So that was it about Outlander. I don't think that we missed anything. But if we did miss anything, y'all talk about it. Let us know. Tell us what you thought. Were you happy with the season finale? And what did you think of the season as a whole? And the characters, all of that. And how did you feel about how they depicted the rape of Jamie, the Laird of Lollybrook? Ridiculous. And what's going to be interesting is how Jenny deals with it, because I feel like Jamie and Jenny have the kind of relationship where he will tell her what happened.
Yeah.
It won't be easy, but like it's weird.
I don't think she's probably not really going to respond. Not respond, but you know, she's probably just going to be like, you know, the past is the past.
Y'all tell us if that's what happens in the book, and tell us if you know the book, any book readers out there, tell us if you feel that if the show is keeping in line with the books, you know, because that's something that I always pay attention to, especially if I read a book and then they do a movie or TV show. I want to see how close they are to the book, how true they are to the book, because to me it's being honest and it's actually respecting the book, the artistry of the book. You have to come very close with the book. Don't with the TV show or the movie. Don't be on that BS. Don't be just switching ish around. So tell me what y'all how they're doing in regards to that, in your opinion, book readers. So I'm Jazz.
I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
You said.